Hello and welcome, my friends. Welcome to my Moonlight Healing series. I love to use the moon to support us with our healing, with our endeavors. And the new moon can really shift gears into a different and new perspective. And that's exactly what we need. To say that the winter has been hard is an understatement. That anger, that frustration, it's a real thing. Mars went into retrograde at the beginning of December, and it's been wearing many of us very thin. Fortunately, on February 24th, Mars goes back direct. We can have that reprieve. We can shift from the anger and the frustration into something calmer and more productive. And that's exactly what we're going to do in this healing. Shift our gears into something more positive, something more productive. Now, before we get going, like always, my crystal friends, here's a recommendation list for you. To kick it off, let's start with blue lace agate. This calming, gentle crystal can help neutralize that anger and help you respond with grace and tolerance rather than frustration and anger. Then, what about aquamarine? This crystal, it too, works with your throat chakra, and it can help release the anger while boosting that communication center. This crystal helps us renew our sensitivity and compassion towards others. Then, what about rose quartz? It's the crystal of love. Of course, it will help to reduce the negative self-talk that makes us feel really unworthy, and which leads to self-sabotage. Rose quartz radiates compassion and will help to promote the unconditional love to a relationship while releasing that stress, that frustration, that anger. Then, of course, you can't go wrong with smoky quartz. It helps you to let go of those feelings of mistrust, resentment, negativity that's holding you back. Because smoky quartz has a strong connection to your root chakra, it helps to stabilize you so that you remain calmer. While at the same time, it neutralizes that negative vibration and lifts that negativity within you. We couldn't forget howlite. This crystal helps to calm your mind while reducing the anger. This stone can help you work with patience while eliminating rage and aggression. When you're looking at calming, of course, we can't go wrong with amethyst. This does support you in stabilizing those mood swings while dispelling the fear and anxiety, which is often caused by anger. And of course, as we're working with the moonstone, it's a no-brainer. It brings down and amplifies that cooling calm of the moon. And of course, no crystal list would be complete without clear quartz. It is a natural energy shifter of the energies within and all around you. Now, please don't worry if you don't have crystals or any of the crystals that I mentioned. You don't need any of them. They're just that glittery, shiny cherry on top. Now, that said, what I do need everybody to do is get comfortable. I would recommend that you have connection to the floor as it stabilizes you and helps you open yourself up to this amazing energy that we're about to draw down. Once you're comfortable, I want you to become aware of your breath. There's no right or wrong here. Just become aware of how you're currently breathing. Now let's add some intention. I want you to take deep inhales through your nose, only if you can. Pause for a moment, and then have a deep, balanced exhale through your mouth. Again, only if you can. As you continue to take these deep meditative breaths, let's draw down that lunar energy. We ask that the new moon share her beautiful, calming energy to shift that negativity, frustration, and anger that's held deep within us. Can you please invigorate and empower us to move forward in a positive, controlled state of mind? As the lunar energy slowly and gently cascades down into your space, in your mind's eye, I want you to see a shimmering, silvery blue energy join you. You feel this soothing, cooling, calming energy wrap around you, embrace you, body, mind, and soul. With every deep inhale you take, you feel the soothing calm douse down the fire, the frustration, the anger that has been simmering within you. With every exhale, you feel that anger, that grr be released. You feel this beautiful, cooling calm cascade from your head slowly down your body. You feel this beautiful, rippling calm work its way down to your toes. The lunar energy then heads back straight to your heart center. This shimmering silvery blue energy embraces your heart center. You feel that cooling calm fill your heart. With every deep inhale you take, you feel that fire, that anger, that frustration be doused down by that cooling calm. With every exhale you take, you feel that fire of frustration and anger be put out completely. The lunar energy then starts to heal and soothe your heart center. The lunar energy ensures that the anger, the frustration, the fear has been released from your heart center. This shimmering silvery blue energy then starts to fill your heart center with the calm, the cool of the moon. You need to be empowered to do what you want to do. The moon is supporting you in having your heart set in the right direction. The lunar energy then heads up to your head. This shimmering silvery blue energy embraces your mind. You feel that cool, calm, ease the burden and soothe those pains. This anger did not come out of nowhere. People, situations, and events have built up over time. Your mind remembers all. The lunar energy starts to release the pain, the hurt, the frustration, and the anger. This release also reduces the swirling and the hyper focusing that has been going on. With every inhale you take, you feel that soothing calm of the moon fill that achy thinking center of yours. The lunar energy continues to soothe and calm your mind. Your mind has been working far too much and far too hard. It's time to slow it down so you can be in control of it. The lunar energy empowers and infuses your mind with excitement and unconditional love so that you're able to embrace new information in any format. The lunar energy then searches out your body for any hidden frustration, anger, fear, and hurt. When it has been found, the lunar energy releases that buildup. Your physical body does not need that added burden. The silvery blue energy then heals and soothes that space in your physical body from where all that negativity was housed. The lunar energy then shifts to your emotional self, searching out any further hurt, anger, frustration that your emotional self is holding on to. These are negative emotions. Your body, your mind, and your soul can't use it. The lunar energy helps you release it. This shimmering silvery blue energy then heals and soothes those spots that housed that negativity so you can no longer hold on to it. The lunar energy then shifts its attention to your spirit, your soul self. The lunar energy searches out your soul for any further frustration and anger that your spirit has been holding on to. Again, this is negativity. It is holding you back. Allow the lunar energy to help you release it. The shimmering, silvery blue energy then heals and soothes your spirit self. You feel that lunar energy amplify all around you. This shimmering, silvery blue energy wraps around you, encompassing you even further. With every inhale you take, you feel that cooling energy and infuse you with excitement for what is to come. The lunar energy infuses your physical body with the cool, soothing energy that it needs so that you're able to do what you want and what you need to do. The lunar energy then shifts to your emotional self, filling you with that unconditional, loving energy of the moon. Cool and calm those emotions. The lunar energy wants you to be in control of your emotions so that you're no longer on that emotional roller coaster. The lunar energy then shifts its attention to your soul self. Again, that cooling, calming energy of the moon inspires you. The calming of the lunar energy supports you in connecting in and understanding your soul self. This connection amplification will help you to connect in to what is at the heart of you, your soul song. The lunar energy shifts any further anger and frustration into inspiration and empowerment. Then, with one more big energetical hug, you feel the lunar energy slowly cascade out of your space. I want to thank the lunar energy for joining us in this healing. Without you, we would not have been able to shift our energies like we did today. From the bottoms of our heart, we thank you so very much for all that you've done for us and all that you'll continue to do for us. Now, I want to thank you for slowing down and taking this time for you. You should be proud of the work you've accomplished here. Give yourself a big hug for taking care of you and shifting your energies. Again, I want to thank you for joining me and the lunar energy in empowering you and releasing that anger and frustration. Until tomorrow, my friends.